Hello friends, welcome back. My name is PK. In this video we will show you our new tool, that is change request management system in Microsoft Excel VBA. After downloading from our website, you will get this zipped file. First you need to unzip this, just right click and extract all. Extract. So this is the extracted file. First you need to right click here and go to the properties, and you will get that unblock option. If you are not getting it, then you can start using this. Otherwise, just check this first to unblock this and then apply. Click on OK. Now let's open this file. So that file is opened and this is the login form. As the file is opened, this login form will be opened automatically. Here you have to use the user ID password. So we have given a default user ID, that is admin1, and the password is ABC in the small case. Just click on login. Now this is the main page, and here you can manage the change request. And on the top left we have given one minimize and maximize button, so you can use that to minimize and maximize the form. Then we have given here zoom screen button also. If this form is not fit in your screen, you can use the zoom screen, like you can use the zoom out or the zoom in, and you can just hover here to see the current zoom level. It is 109%. Let's keep it 100% because in my screen it is fit at the 100%. Alright, then it is showing the name of the person who has logged in. We have used this user ID, then the role of that person, that is admin. Then we have here the name of the tool, that is change request management system version 1.0, and we have here few buttons. The first one, if you take the mouse, you can see that is user management. If you click, it will open the user management form and you can input the username to create a new user. Let's say I'm creating a new user as PK and putting the password as ABCD and creating the role as admin, and just click on add new. So that new user is added, you can see, and you can delete that user using this delete button. And if you want to make any modification, just double click, and let's say for this user I want to make user, just click here and just click on this button, that is updated. Alright, now let me close this. So this new user PK is the user now. Okay, now the next is the manage drop down. Just click on this. From here you can manage the list or the drop down. We have the various drop down in this tool, like department. So this is the list of the department. You can add the new department here, like I'm adding some new test department, and just click on add item to list, and that is added here. If I delete this, just select and press delete, that is deleted. Similarly you can add for the others also. This is the logout button. If you click here, you will be logged out from the tool, and this is, you can email us to see our email ID. You can just click on this, you can see our email ID, and you can email us for any customization or if you have any query. If you want to download the other tools also from our website, you can click on this button, it will take you to our website. Now this is the main form area, and here you can enter the detail to create a new change request. Let's say I'm creating a new change request, and first you can select the request date. So you can open the calendar. By default it will take the today's date, but you can change it. So let's say I'm taking 3rd, then it will show the 3rd Feb. Again I'm taking the 2nd Feb, so it is taking 2nd Feb. Put the requester name. I'm putting here PK, some contact number, some dummy number I'm putting there, email ID. Select the department from here. If you think that department is not appearing in the list, you can click on this plus button. It will open that manage list for the department. You can add the new department from here also, and just click on this. That new department will be added and that will reflect in the list, but it is not appearing here. So you can just click on this refresh and you can see that is appearing here. Okay. So that is how you can add, or you can delete from here also. Let's delete this and just close. Now you can see it is still appearing. You can refresh. Now this is not appearing. Okay. Similarly for the others also, let's say I'm selecting this request type, this one, you can manage this list also. and here I'm putting assign to. It is open, so we will not put the completion date, and some test comments also, and submit. So as I have submit, you can see that new record is appearing here at bottom. Okay, here we have a date range. You can select all period data using this checkbox, or you can select the date range, start date, end date, using the calendars. Here you can apply the filter by any field. For example, I want to apply by the requester name. I'm putting here PK and just click on refresh, and I can see the record only for PK. Again click on select and refresh. So we are seeing all. Similarly, you can apply by the department also. Let's say I want to filter the finance department. I can type simply FIN also. It will still give the result. Okay. Now the next one is the sort by field. You can sort the data by any of the field which is available here in the ascending order or the descending order. Okay. You can select the request dates also like this. So this is working. All right. Now the next button is update existing record. So you can select here that record which you want to update. You can just click on this button. Alternatively, you can double click on that record also. Then it will fill that form which you have filled automatically for this record, and you want to update. Let's say now I want to close this, so I will mark it completed, and I will just update the completion date, and let's put some comments. So I'm putting here and submit this. So that is updated. Okay, you can see. So we have marked it completed. Now if we want to see the history of this, we can see it from here. So we can just select that and just click here to see the history. So we can see the history is appearing here. First it was opened on this date, and the status was opened. We can see then it is completed, and the completion date is this. Okay, you can export to Excel also this data using this button. Now the next is the delete. If you want to delete any record from here, you can simply select that and click on that delete button. That record will be deleted like this. Okay, so you can delete the other records also using this button. Now, so next is the WhatsApp. If you want to mark the WhatsApp, if you want to send the WhatsApp for the particular customer, because we are taking the contact number, okay, so it can send the WhatsApp. If you click here, it will open the window in the new browser, and that chat window for that customer, for that particular customer, will be opened in the new automatically. Just need the WhatsApp here. For now, then you can send the email also using the Outlook. Your Outlook should be open, so you can just select that and click on this email button. If you click here, it will open a new email and will keep the email ID in the to of the Microsoft Outlook. Okay, so you can click on this button to send the quick email. Then next is the export to Excel. If you click here, it will export the window data into the new Excel file, and you can further use this data for your analysis purpose. Let me close this. All right, that is how you can use this tool, and you can use this for your official purpose. Friends, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button, and please subscribe my channel to get the regular update of my videos. Thank you so much for the watching.